Well, the can has been kicked down the road, and here we are again at the end of the road. The IRS has delayed the implementation of the lowered $600 1099K threshold for the past 2 years. Here's an update on what's next. Hey, my name is Mark Too, and I'm a CPA and former reseller who specializes in helping resellers and online businesses with taxes and with growing their businesses profitably. It's nothing new. The government spends a ton of money and needs to find new ways to shake down the American taxpayer. And as much as you like the idea of them taxing the rich, we small business owners are the low-hanging fruit. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the reduction of the $20,000 1099K threshold down to just $600. This was set up to take effect for 2022, but everyone freaked out enough that the IRS delayed it to 2023. And then the same thing happened again. So then the IRS said, okay, we'll wait until 2024 and we'll only bring it down to $5,000 as part of a phased approach to eventually sneak that $600 threshold in on you. So what does that mean? It means that the payment processors like PayPal, eBay, or Amazon Payments, Shopify, Venmo, and so on are required to send you a 1099K form if your account receives more than $5,000 in 2024. They're also reporting that information to the IRS. Note this is for business transactions only and should not include personal transactions, although there's no guarantee that processors will get that part right. So then if you don't report those sales on your taxes, the IRS will send you a letter demanding payment for the taxes they think you didn't pay. The problem is you might not owe those taxes. What if you had sales of $6,000, but your expenses were like $10,000? Or what if you had personal payments that got lumped in with business transactions? It's a bit of a mess, and the best thing you can do is make sure you report your business income and expenses regardless of whether or not you get a 1099K. That way you won't be paying taxes if you don't owe. The problem with the tax bill the IRS sends you is that they aren't factoring in any of the deductions you're entitled to. So after deducting expenses such as cost of goods sold, supplies, subscription, travel, mileage, and so on, it could be that the taxable profit ends up being much less, leaving you owing much less tax or maybe no tax at all. The goal with the eventual $600 threshold is not to allow anyone to hide their business income. It's creating a lot more work for taxpayers and payment processors, which is why it keeps getting delayed. For 2024, it's $5,000, but you still might get a 1099K if you're below that, because companies are required to send you the form if you're above that, but that doesn't mean they can't send it to you if you're below it. Some companies have already implemented system changes and their systems are all out of whack, so there will be likely many 1099K forms that go out this year, even though they're below the threshold. I've seen it happen quite a bit over the past few years. It's nothing to worry about. The bottom line is that you should be keeping your own records anyway and reporting them on your taxes. I always trust my own records more than what's shown on the 1099s. And remember, there are a handful of states that already have lower 1099K thresholds, so the payment processors will be sending you 1099K forms in those states and reporting to your state government. So it's kind of a pain, but don't let it overwhelm you and keep you from growing your business. If you really want to get a hold of your tax situation, come join Reseller Tax Academy. For the first time in a year, the doors are opening back up in January. Use the link below to join the waitlist and be notified of the sale details. If you have any questions, post them below or come join my free Accounting for Online Sellers Facebook group. Subscribe and check out the links below for more resources to help you optimize your tax situation and overcome the anxiety so you can focus on building your business profitably.